Hey everyone, welcome to T3 Wargaming. My name is Scott, and I am here today with the beautiful, the sexy, the most amazing man in the world, and I'll probably say that about any guest that comes on, so you better come on.
But I'll take it.
Mr. Nathan Goodchild.
Yeah,
how are you?
Oh mate, I'm pumped. Absolutely pumped. Ooh.
We've got a spicy one today. We're doing Daughters of Khaine, which you've never faced.
No.
Which is Morathi and the Bow Snakes. So you all know what's coming. Versus...
Oh, gotta bring the big boy. Big Archie, come on now.
Big A. Big Archie versus Morathi. We're playing the Vice. Age of Sigmar 3rd edition, obviously. Should be a fun one.
Well, you've still got to get revenge.
Yeah, that's true. You're one up on me. Damn. Right, okay, yeah, definitely. So I'm going to kick his ass this one.
We'll see.
So how are you enjoying 3rd edition? Just quickly.
Honestly, I think it's really underrated. I think it's fantastic. I think a lot of the battle tactics especially have added just a completely different element to the game. I would like to see a little bit more time in tournament games, especially when you're doing like a five game event. The 3 games in one day with the shorter time periods, people are struggling to finish. Even if it's only for the start of the edition, I think it'd be nice, but other than that, I love it. I love the extra monster rules, you know, you're getting used to it, there's teething, but I think the fact that you even look at the worldwide meta, and yes, you'll see some armies that are slowly trending towards the top, but there's not just one army.
Yeah. It's we're in a nice spot at the moment, I think. And with Stormcast Dragons out of the way.
Oh God, don't get me started.
Cannot wait. And for those, before you say, I was into dragons before we saw their rules.
He was.
Anyway.
I'll play that.
Right, so we're going to cut to the armies, and then we'll show you setup and the table. Right, so let's start with this nonsense. So, what have we got?
Mate, I've tried to do something a bit different. Everybody goes the old
You
Zinch.
tried to do something different with Archaon.
Well, yeah, funnily enough, because everyone goes either the Zinch Demon Disciples rubbish, or they go the nasty ass Vanguard slaves and whichever circle fits your fancy rubbish.
And it's true.
So I've decided to go the absolute Nurgle filth that everyone says is suboptimal, but I want to prove them wrong.
All right. Well, we'll see. So you've got Archaon.
I do.
And he's got all the marks, hasn't he?
Oh, he does. He's also a mortal and a demon. We're going to have some fun with that. I've then got
such a gorgeous model.
Oh, he's lovely. And I've got 3 minimum of Plague Bearers.
Yep.
With, unfortunately, I don't have the models yet, but I will soon. But I've got a Scrivener and
which one's your Scrivener?
Oh, either or, one of these two.
Right. Okay.
It's behind, but we'll make it that one.
Yeah.
And Sloppity Bilepiper, obviously, because they're just ridiculous together.
Cool.
Great unclean one with the bell and the bile sword, so he can.
Oh, it's the old one.
Yeah.
Look how horrible those miniatures were.
Horrendous. That was fine cast, or as we all said, fail cast.
Oh, that stuff used to wilt in the sun. Mate. And that was in the UK. Can't imagine it here.
Brutal.
And who are these guys?
That is my nice little sorcerer and the Chaos Lord that are Archie's tag team.
Right, yeah.
Let's be honest, you got to take them.
Yeah. Right, and for my filth, because it is filth, and I fully admit it's filth, we have Keltnar. So all my army can retreat and charge. We have Morathis, being the beautiful ladies they are. We have a Bloodrack Shrine, who is my general. She has got the Keltnar special weapon and the command trait, so that she can summon 5 harpies throughout the game. It's probably going to be Heartrenders because they're just good. Then we have 10 Witch Elves, 2 units of 10 Bow Snakes. Yes, that's right, 2 units of 10, 20 Bow Snakes. The filth is real, people. The filth is real. And we have 2 units of Shadow Stalkers, who are just amazing, let's face it. Right, and that brings me to, I think it's 1990 points. Oh, sorry, I've got the Snack, who hopefully is going to be eating some little characters this game. But we'll find out. But yes, and this is a 2-drop army as well. Okay, so we shall go and have a look at the table and deployment. Alright, so we are set up for the Vice. In terms of terrain, we have Arcane, Sinister, Inspiring, Deadly, Inspiring, Sinister, and Deadly. So I'm going to be hugging this like it's my missus, I guess. Or you. I don't know, I could hug you.
Oh, yeah.
Right, for deployment. You have Archie hiding over here like a coward. You've got your heroes all around here with your 3 units all in a nice little line. Your great unclean one at the back. We don't know if that's the correct size base, but we're going with it for now. And then you've got that dude over there as well, which is all cool. So you were like 7 drops?
9.
9 drops? And where did you say your artifacts were?
We have the Muck Talon on him.
Yep.
So it gives him +1 to hit.
Sweet.
And we have the Arcane Tome on him.
Yep.
And he has the ability to cast Levitate.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. And for my deployment, I've got the lovely ladies in the middle, with bow snakes behind, bow snakes in that corner, 2 units of the Shadow Stalkers, and then my sacrificial lambs up front, with the Bloodwrack Shrine here, and then I've got the 5 harpies ready to summon on later. And with that, we're gonna go into, drumroll please, Nurgle turn 1. All right. So what happened in your hero phase?
Not a whole lot. We're pretty far apart. So basically, I reset the Nurgle wheel.
Yep.
So that all my units are +2 move. All my demon units, sorry. So those 2 are not, but everything else is.
Cool.
And we're gonna run up in your face.
So you tried to cast Mystic Shield with Archie and failed.
He's not the best caster.
You tried to cast Levitate and failed.
I did.
So it's going well.
It's going very well.
The battle tactic you picked was Ferocious Advance, and
Correct.
you picked which for the unit?
1, 2, 3. So
1,
they'll
2,
be
3.
running very shortly.
Yep. With a +2. Your tree appeared here, and you got 5 contagion points, right?
I did.
Sweet. So yeah, now we're gonna go into. Oh wait, so hero action. You tried to get a command point,
And I did not.
and you failed. And I tried to get a command point, and I got it because she's amazing, and she will never fail that ever again. I promise you. Right. Okay. So we'll go into your movement. Movement phase done. Everything ran up as fast as their little legs could carry them. Trying to close the gap. It's looking pretty tasty. There's a couple of objective markers that have been left unattended though, so spicy.
Feel free to come and try and take
Oh, I will. Oh, don't you worry, son. They're mine. Right. Okay, so we will go into your shooting phase. Back from the shooting phase. That was quick. So, yeah, we'll go into your charges. So that's fine. So any charges to declare? Can you declare charges? You're not within 12, are you? So
No, but what I will do is add 1 to his save rolls.
Yeah.
from the Scrivener.
What's the range on that?
From this boy here, so I'll just check. to make
Wholly
sure
within
it's a
14? Wholly within 14?
Correct.
No.
So no, he's not going to. Like about a half an inch.
Womp womp.
That's fine. So instead, we'll add +1 to the Great Unclean one.
Cool. No problem at all.
And that's it for me. Enjoy your turn.
All right, so we will come back at the end of my hero phase. So before we do that, actually, God, I'm doing great this one. How many points did you score?
I got both objectives
Yep.
and I got my battle tactics.
So hold 1, hold 2, and score your battle tactics. So that scores you 4 points.
I love it.
Nice. On to Doors of King, turn 1.
So why don't you tell us what just happened?
Not a lot, actually. That's a lie. So, for my battle tactic, I've gone for aggressive expansion because someone decided to abandon their objectives and leave them wide open.
To be fair, someone doesn't have a choice in this scenario.
I guess. So yeah, I did that, and then for my hero action, I decided to try and get another command point, and I failed, but you succeeded this time, right?
Nope.
No, you also failed.
Double fail.
Alright. It's not going his way, but it's turn 1.
Yeah.
Right, I then went in spells, and my Bloodrack Shrine decided to cast Mirror Knights. And that's why these two ladies happen to be over here now, grabbing this objective. And then Morathi cast Black Horror Volgu, and managed to do 5 wounds, and then killed 4 of these Plague Bearers. She then managed to cast this snake, and you'll probably notice that there seems to be a missing Sophity bile pipe. Turns out they have 5 wounds, and snakes love 5 wound heroes. Morathi also cast Mystic Shield and put it onto the Bloodrack Shrine, but I'm pretty sure Archaon might be coming over to say hello sometime soon.
He's not.
But that is my hero phase. It's gone pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. And so we'll go into the movement phase.
Love it.
Sweet. Alright, so movement phase. Not a lot. Everything, things moved up, so my bow snakes have moved up. My shadow stalkers over there have just inched up a little bit. These young ladies have just moved up again to try and screen Archie out a bit. As you can see, the Khaine shadow stalkers that were here have decided to boop all the way over there, ready for the objectives coming. That will be moving next turn. And I also decided to blow my load early and summon my harpies down here to grab this objective here. So that should grab me the points for the turn and get me my aggressive expansion. And so we're going to go into the shooting phase and see if I can ping off some of those bloody plague bearers. Sweet. So, shooting phase. My harpies decided to throw their spears at Archie to no real effect, which we knew was going to happen. The Shadow Queen stared at these guys and they lost 1. These bows then opened up and managed to take out 7 of these guys. And then these bows opened up and managed to take out 5 of those. So that is pretty tasty. There will be there were charges. I probably should have rolled them on camera, but these ladies with a reroll failed to get the 10-inch charge. And that is that. So it is just Battle Shock now. So just your 2 units. Did you want to spend a CP to keep one of them around?
I sure do. I want to keep the 3 around, and let's see the one that lost even more.
Needs a 1.
Let's go. Come on, a 1. And I get models back.
So he's a banner bearer, yeah?
Yes, he is.
Cool. No worries. So.
Always keep the banner bearers.
Yeah. Cool. Of course, he rolled a 5, so 5 of those buggers are coming back. Here they are, looking all pretty and green.
One decided to fall over.
Yep.
We'll take the banner out.
So I get aggressive expansion for grabbing those 2 objectives. And I also hold my 2. So I actually get 5 points because I hold 1, hold 2, hold more. and aggressive expansion. And then we will go into round 2. So we'll move the objectives in a minute. But let's just roll that priority.
Oh, it's a big one.
Go for it.
Can you
What's
beat
it got?
a 3?
Oh, it's a 3 versus
Yay!
a 2.
Oh, God, I needed that.
Are you taking it, my good man?
Yes, I need it.
All right. Cool. Well, we'll come back at the end of Archie turn 2.
Okay.
Second hero phase. Hit me.
Well, we've had a little bit of success in the magic phase this time. We've managed to cast Blade Purification on these boys.
Yep.
We've managed to get off the Nurgle wheel so I can turn it back to +2 movement again.
Yep.
Which is always handy. And managed to cast I believe it's called Glorious Afflictions.
That's the one. You made her half move, half charge, can't run, can't fly, can't do anything.
Yeah, so
Womp womp.
move characteristics and any runs are halved.
Runs
So
are
you can run, they're just halved.
Can I charge?
Until the next hero phase. Yeah, it's just halved.
Okay.
Any run, charge, or move is halved.
Okay.
And cannot fly.
And you've gone for Killer Battle Line. So these young ladies are on the chopping block, and we'll see if they die. Oh, did you do a hero action?
No, I didn't, so I'll go an extra command point on the big boy.
Yep.
So yes, he will
So
get
big
another
boy,
command
I
point.
will do that on Shadow Queen. No.
Okay.
See, I did it on Shadow Queen, not Little Morathi. That's why I didn't get it.
Little Morathi, she's winning. She's a winner.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, okay, so we'll come back at the end of your movement. Movement phase. Someone decided to go for a run and decided to go wee all the way over here. So you're getting uber aggressive.
Oh mate, if I don't, I know I'm going to get hammered. So I need to get in the middle and start chipping away at Morathi.
That's fair. So you used your auto 6 run on Archie.
Correct.
These guys moved up. Everyone pretty much went for a run. These ladies decided to do a redeploy and move 3 inches away. Those guys are going back to pick a fight over there. I believe they ran as well, so they won't be charging this turn. But yeah, so there's no shooting.
No, these didn't run. They only went 7.
I thought they ran.
6, sorry. No, they just moved back.
Oh, I thought you ran.
Check it on the video replay.
All right, yeah, we'll have to. Anyway, so charges. Where would you like to start?
Oh, tough call. But I think I'm going to have to start with the big boy because I got to position him right.
All right.
So let's go. Come on, big boy. That is not good.
That is a double 1.
We will use a command point.
Okie
We will
dokie.
use 2 different dice.
Okie dokie.
5.
5 inches.
5 will get me wrong.
Which big boy was that? Archie.
Archie. The biggest boy.
So the biggest boy is going in.
Indeed. Where have I put the... Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to want to go in 5.
Yep.
Into here and right there. So just within a ½ inch as well.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's fine. I will unleash hell with those ladies, but I'll do that after you've finished all your charges.
Beautiful. We're going to charge with the bearers. Come on, boys. I need ya.
6 inches. That will get them in.
Not quite noogly, but it will get them in.
Oh, will it?
I'll get this one easily.
Yeah, yeah. All good.
And then I'll pile in, of course.
Sweet.
Just moved him back, sorry.
That's fine. Just put your 6 next to them. We can do the moves afterwards. If you want. Oh man, you're just breaking.
Remodel. Fragile army.
So they're coming into play.
Oh boys.
What could go wrong?
A lot.
Indeed.
Just quietly. A very, very great lot.
Fair enough.
And we'll try for the great unclean one.
Chunky boy.
Why the hell not?
Chunky
And
boy's
mate
going
will
8,
do
so
it.
he'll go straight in as well. I reckon you might get your battle tactic this one. All right.
Don't speak too soon.
Those
those boys over
gentlemen
here.
over there.
Indeed.
What they
Big
got?
roll.
That's another double 1. So that will also be.
Come on.
I know.
Come on,
Mate,
man.
you're rolling the dice. Like, just.
It was 2 different dice. It was these ones and these ones.
Well,
Nicole, whatever hoodoo or curse you put on these dice for me, that's not very nice. Okay? I was nice to you.
oh yeah, I forgot to mention that a tree appeared here as well, which is why everyone has now been able to charge.
Love it.
Alright, so we'll come back at the end of the combat phase. In fact, we'll make it a battle shock phase.
Love it.
So, beautiful man, what happened?
We basically ran and hit you in the face.
Yeah, there seem to be 10 dead witch elves in this general area because the Great Unclean One just fell on them. Just fell on them and just flattened them and they died.
And did do 3 wounds to Morathi.
You did your 3, but Morathi did, well, combined with the bow snakes Unleash Hell, managed to pop 5 onto Archie.
Poor Archie.
Poor Archie, my ass. But that's pretty much all that happened, right? Because you're on like a ridiculous save at the minute.
Yep.
With him.
He is on as good as you can get.
Yeah.
Except for rerolls, of course, which is Zinch. But
Yeah.
fuck Zinch.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Pardon my language.
Right, okay. So you score hold 1,
Yes.
hold 2, because you grab this one off me, because you have one more dude than I do on it.
Yes.
And you got your battle tactic, and you did it with a monster, so that gives you 5 points.
This fat ass right here, he decided to not even use 2 of his weapons. He just
Yeah,
turned
just
around and
swung with the sword and laid them out.
Just killed them all.
Cool. Right, okay, so we'll move on to Daughters of Khaine, turn number 2.
Let's go, gorgeous.
Alright, cool. Hero phase. I went for Savage Spearhead because I got it.
Automatically.
I pretty much got it. Like, yeah. Unless I really screw up here. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Right, and then I went for Mirror Dance with the, Hero Action. I tried to get a CP over here and failed. You went for a heal on Archie and healed 1 wound.
I did.
I then went for a Mirror Dance and managed to teleport my Bloodwrack Shrine there and...
Yes, so they're over there. Yes.
She then cast Black Horror of Ulgu on Archie, who failed to deny it, took 4 wounds from it, then denied 3 of them and sent 1 back at her. So she's taken that wound.
Archie's a dick.
Archie. I also managed to get the snake off, which is why it's now here, and it's just eaten 3 plague bearers.
So nasty.
And I attempted to cast Mystic Shield, but you stopped me. And then for my final trick, Morathi made the bow snake shoot at Archie, but unfortunately they only chipped off 1 or 2 wounds. So
And did a wound back to themselves because of the wither stave.
Yes, and because of the stupid. So is it you hollow within 12 with the wither stave, or me hollow within 12?
Oh, I think it's your unit's hollow within 12,
Okay,
but we can check it.
Out of that 12.
We will check it just in case.
Yeah.
My first time with the army, so excuse anything that goes wrong, people. I cheat as often as possible, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll allow it. Alright, and then we'll come back at the end of my movement.
Fantastic, brother. Let's go.
Right, okay, so movement phase. We had these fly over here to try and grab this objective. We had Shadow Queen retreat out.
She's pussy.
Yep. I am fine with that. I had my bow snakes get out 12 of the Great Unclean One because that wither stave is going to be the death of me, quite literally.
It's such a good item.
And then I've had my Shadow Stalkers teleport here with the bow snakes behind, and the Shadow Stalkers just shuffled around a little bit just to so that they can shoot at you. But other than that, we're going to go on to my shooting phase.
Bring it.
Ready?
Go.
Oh, I'm ready. Right, shooting phase. These unleash the power of their throwing weapons and killed 1. This young lady unleashed the power of her stare and killed 1. These guys threw their spears as hard as they could and killed 1. You can see a pattern going on here. And then the bow snakes both unloaded into the Great Unclean One and managed to ping him for 12 wounds.
Poor guy.
So he's got 4 left. I'm kind of hoping he dies at some point, but...
Spoiler alert, he won't.
So, knowing my luck, he won't. Right, we're going to go for some charges. So we're going to go over here first. Alright, they're getting a 7.
Apparently Scott doesn't throw double ones.
Right, she's going to try and charge. She needs a 9.
Oh, is he going to re-roll it? He's going for it.
I'm going. Yeah,
Balls
baby.
deep.
It's a 10. Right.
Love it.
So these then will not charge because they don't need to. And then I'm going to try and charge these in because if I can somehow sneak a few wounds through, that would be nice. Ooh, get to reroll that one.
7.
So that's
9 should do it.
Should get me there. Yep, that should be fine.
Should
so
do it. Should be plenty.
Morathi is gonna leave Archie alone.
She's a coward.
I don't think I need to. Just not yet. But yeah, there's no point losing 3 wounds for nothing when he's got like +1 save, ignoring Ren 2.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we'll come back at the end of the battle shock phase.
Done.
All right.
Let's
Here
go.
we go. So at the end of the battle shock phase, a few things happened.
Oh yeah.
So the Great Unclean One stomped, and they went, nah, don't worry about it, mate. They ignored it. And then they stabbed him to death. Even with all-out defense, they went all-out attack. And just weight of dice managed to just pin the 4 wounds. You rolled pretty poorly on the save, so we'll give you that much. Like, you failed exactly 4, and then you needed 1 5 up, and you failed them all. So, average is not on your side.
What are you going to do?
And then these guys fought over here, pinged me for 1 wound, but then when I fought back, I then took another 2 wounds, but I managed to kill 4 of those.
Yes, 4.
4 of those guys. So that was pretty productive. So I score 1, hold 1, hold 2, hold more again, and I also get my battle tactic for having 2 units in your half. So that's going to be another 5 points. Oh, I killed a monster as well.
You did.
So that will take me to 11 points.
Was killing a monster a part of your battle tactic?
No, but because we're in, it's the battle pack. So if you kill a monster, you get an extra point.
Ooh, good to know.
Per battle round. Alright, so we will roll for priority.
Oh, big one.
I'll let you film this.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It is a
1
6 and a 1.
Right.
Apparently, I can roll priorities. And I will take it because I'm really getting my butt kicked.
Not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
All right. We'll come back at the end of your hero phase. So it turns out Nathan really likes the snake. He loves it. Like, it's his favorite new space.
I mean, you only needed 1 5, bro.
I know.
Just 1? You got 2 6s in a 5.
And that is 1 Spoilpox Scrivener in the belly of the snake next to the Biopiper.
I hope he gives you gas.
Oh, definitely. I might just paint like a little green patch on that snake's belly just to show.
It's better. I love it.
Right, what battle tactic did you go for?
Went for a heal on Archie, and he healed 3, and then he did his own heal for 3.
So he's now only taken 1 wound.
And it's nice to be on the other end of Archie frustration for once, because I've never used him before.
It's not that frustrating. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
He just keeps coming back.
And then you've gone for Monstrous Takeover.
I have.
So Archie needs to be holding an objective at the end of your turn.
He does, and he will.
All right.
To be honest.
Did you get any spells off? You got Mystic Shield off on him,
Shield
right?
off. That was it. So Magic Phase has been a bit uneventful.
Yeah, because you tried to dispel the snake and failed.
Yes, and failed to cast my other cast, which was Blades. But what are you going to do?
All right.
So yeah, we'll get into movement phase.
All right. No worries. Go.
Alright, so end of the movement phase, and both snakes are being giant vaginas, just like the entire army has been. They redeployed 6 inches.
Bye! Bye, Felicia!
And I'm not going near it because my battle tactic is Monstrous Takeover, so I'm not going to move out of that.
Yeah.
Instead, I've decided to just ping Morathi for another 3, hopefully.
Yeah, that's very likely. These guys have gone 3 inches away from them.
Bearers are going to go in there. These two
And
heroes.
these 2 have decided to run over here to try and grab this objective.
Well, Archie's cheerleaders wanted to get away from the snake, to be quite honest, because
Yeah.
that thing just keeps killing.
That thing is so good. How much is a Spoilpox Scrivener?
Only about 125, but
Yeah.
so he's got 250 points worth.
250 points in 95 points worth of an endless spell. That is
brutal.
nuts.
Brutal.
All right, cool. It's nice to see
Alright.
that is still as good as it was in 2nd edition.
So,
Right.
let's get some combats happening, and hopefully I can kill some.
Yeah, so do you want to roll your charges on
really
El
annoying
Camera? Because we've got
ladies
no
here.
shoe in.
We'll try this bad, boys.
Yeah, so they're going 9.
This big fella.
He's going
Oh, yeah.
7, he's in.
House Lord.
He's going
4
4.
will
4
do.
will do it.
Sork. 5
And
will
Sork
do it.
is 5. Awesome. And that is all. So we'll come back at the end of the battle shot. end of your turn 3. Turn 2. No, 3. It is 3, right? Yes, turn 3.
Grinding away.
So Morathi takes another 3. We didn't see that coming.
She just won't die.
I know. Then you lost 2 or 3 over here.
2 there, but I think the story of it was you actually took 2 mortal wounds attacking them, and rolled double 6 on your saves.
Nathan's starting to question my dice.
Oh, they roll a lot of wolf heads.
So I'm at, one of my young ladies lived.
Indeed.
She's not really going to do a lot more this game, but offers a little bit of a speed bump.
Yeah.
And your Lone Ranger over there died.
Chaos Lord kind of whiffed, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have many attacks, so you can't expect much from him.
Yeah, that's fair. So
Right.
you get hold 1 because you still hold this.
Hold
You
2.
now hold this, so hold 2, and you got your battle tactic because
Yep.
Archie is on this. So that is another 4 points, which
I
brings
got
you
it
to.
with monster.
Oh, that one you don't get an extra point
Oh,
for.
there you go.
I know it's a weird one because it has monster in the name, like people think that, but it's not
So
weirdly.
getting used to tactics.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
get you get your 4 points, takes you
take
to
the 4.
13,
Indeed.
and then we'll go into mine.
Bring it on,
Turn
brother.
3. All right, my hero phase. So I, for battle tactic, went for broken ranks. They're gone. They got it.
Snake. I hate him so much.
He tried to dispel it again. Snake said no. Morathi then made these bow snakes fire at Archie. They did 1 mortal wound, which he then deflected and killed a snake.
Go Archie.
God damn it, Archie. I then did Black Horror of Orgu, managed to get it off. Archie didn't ignore it.
No.
She rolled a 4 up. It's D6 mortal wounds. She did 1 mortal wound. And he did not ignore it, so he has taken 2 wounds. And that is all. The Aura of Agony from the Bloodwreck Shrine popped off and managed to get these 2, popping the Chaos Lord for 2 and the Sorcerer Lord for 1. And other than that, hero action, you went Finest Hour. I tried to get another CP and again failed. This is like the 5th time in a row. So I might be getting a sign there that I should leave that one alone. And other than that, we will come back at the end of my movement phase. Movement phase. Pretty quick. 2 units of Khaine Shadowstalkers teleported there, ready for the objective to land. Bow snakes moved up. Bow snakes moved up. Morathi moved out. She doesn't want that fight. To be fair, she's doing her job. She's just keeping him occupied and allowing the rest of my army to do what it does.
She's scared.
And then these 2 units also just left here and just went over here again to get more bodies in the middle. And then we're going to go into the shooting phase and see if I can actually put a dent into Archie. And yeah, so there probably won't be any charges unless I do a massive dent into Archie. And so we'll come back at the end of my turn. So, did a little dent into Archie, nothing major. He's now taken 6 wounds, but if I lose this priority, no doubt he'll be full health and kicking again. I did get my battle tactic, and I hold 1 and hold 2, but I don't hold more, so that will just get me another 4 points, which takes me to 15. So 15 to 13,
Okay.
still pretty close. So
This priority's gonna matter.
let's do it. Let's do this priority.
Let's go.
Roll.
Can you
Roll a
beat
6.
a 4?
4 against a 6. Oh, baby. Here comes the double turn.
This hurts.
So, yeah, we'll come back at the end of my hero phase. All right, end of my hero phase. So Morathi made the bow snake shoot. They did 1 wound to Archie and took a wound back.
Love it.
I don't.
Mutual exchange.
Exactly. She then cast Black Horror Volgu. Archie then just ignored it. And so she cast Arcane Bolt, and she's just holding on to that snug and tight. And that will be my hero phase. So we'll probably come back at this point at the end of the shooting phase, because not a lot's going to be moving. I went for a Ferocious Advance, so these 3 units are just going to run and high-five each other. But other than that... hero action, you went for CP and you failed, and I went for Finest Hour, so I might just send her in this turn.
Bring it on.
Let's do it.
Been a pussy all
Do
day.
it. Right. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I failed the charge here. I've got Archie down to 4 wounds.
3.
There's this prick over here. So
Only 3 left.
he's got 3 left.
But to be
So-
fair, I just Slayer of Kingster and she ignored it because Morathi ignores everything.
Yeah, so it did a straight 2 wounds to her. Because she'd already taken 1 by Mortal Wounded back. However, I did get my battle tactic, and I hold 1 and hold more. So that gives me another 4 points. So 17 to your 15.
And I finally get to kill Morathi.
You do. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. And what happened?
I got her!
You got her.
I got her, finally. She's
Moral
dead.
victory.
She is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
So you went for Bring It Down,
I did.
and you did it with a monster.
And I did.
So that gives you 4 points. Because you didn't get the middle, but you did.
Oh, that's right. I got to go in over here first.
Yeah, you going in?
We better do that. So we'll check some rolls.
All right, go in.
Sork goes in, and Chaos Sorcerer.
All right.
They both go in. He also has an Arcane Bolt on him, the Sork, so
Go for
you
it.
never know, it could end interesting.
So do your D3 mortal wounds.
Oh yeah, why not? 3! 3 will help.
3, and I get to ignore those, and I ignore 1 of them.
How many
All right,
witches that
so
badass
she's got 12 left now.
Oh shit, she's huge.
So we'll come back at the end of your turn. All right. So these guys charged in. She killed the Sword Lord, and then he put 5 wounds on her. But now we're going to go into the all-important priority.
It's a big one. If
I
I
think
can double
if
turn,
you double turn, you might be all right. Go for it.
Can you beat a 6?
Oh, no, I cannot.
Woohoo! Let's keep going.
All right, so we'll come back at the end of your turn 5. The end of your movement phase. 20
Yeah.
Plague Bearers turn up. Archers move over there. They've redeployed. This is a very important 9-inch charge for you, Nathan.
Archie healed as well. Don't
And
forget.
Archie healed. But screw Archie.
Okay, come on, baby,
Alright.
come on, baby, come in, spinner.
I think this is for the game.
It is.
I need a 9 with a reroll.
Oh,
That's a 6.
not yet. We were warming up.
We're just warming up. Warming up.
Come in, spinner.
You got it.
Ah, not enough.
So,
Well, we'll charge in with Archie and hope for the best.
yeah, I mean, Archie will probably get in there. But if he'll kill all 3 units there.
Probably not, but we'll try.
Alright. Go for it.
Let's go, Arch. Oh, a
Oh,
4.
4. You can't re-roll it.
Nah, we might as well call it, I think.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I got about an 8 or a 9 with Archie, maybe.
Alright.
Absolute
Fair.
ball, brother.
Right.
Pleasure.
Good game, mate. Good game. Alright, thanks for that. That was amazing.
Oh, that was awesome. So much blood.
Yeah. What a fantastic game. Alright. So, what happened?
I got my ass kicked.
You didn't.
But
No, you weren't that far away points-wise.
true. I just thought it was an awesome game. I
Yeah.
had an absolute ball. I learnt a hell of a lot about what daughters can do. I learned a lot about playing that particular mission with Nurgle.
Yeah.
You brought up a really valid point after the game that Nurgle, in my position, when I'm out of range of the bows and still gaining summoning points, I should just sit back for the turn on the objectives for one extra turn and then move forward slowly.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about the Vice is that it's a slow game. Like, it's a slow burn game, and for those armies that get better later in the game, Dwarves, Khaine, Nurgle, anything that can just gain summoning points, just by sitting around and not doing much, it's good to just sit back. If you're not taking damage, you're going to have your whole 2,000 points army to just jump on that objective at the end.
Yep, absolutely.
And you being Nurgle, if you can get your entire army onto that last objective at the end of the game, turn 4,
it's massive.
then it's huge because you're starting to get that points difference because you're going to hold it, you're going to be holding more. Your opponent's got to work hard to get you off it.
Absolutely. The one thing that I did, the reason I went forward was because I know that if you don't do early damage to Morathi, you can't kill her.
True.
You literally can't. So I think I got a bit too fixated on that.
Yeah.
And it just went crazy and charged full. But
to be fair, I didn't play the Shadow Queen very well that game at all. Like, all she did was retreat out and just. She was like, just come on, Archie.
she tied him up for
keep hitting
most
me.
of the game. So
Yeah.
it was fair.
Like, she was just baiting you the entire time.
Oh, definitely.
Whilst the little one was just casting your favourite spell.
Oh man, that spell is man of the match. I think what was it called?
The Blood-Rack Viper.
Viper. Oh man.
For 95 points.
So good.
6 Plague Bearers, a Smallpox Scrivener, the Sloppity Bile Piper.
Got sloppity.
Like, that's what? 300 points worth of stuff?
And try not to brutalise me on rules. That was my first game with Nurgle.
Yeah, we
So
got the
we got
weather
a few
state wrong.
Yes.
But we kind of corrected ourselves by turn 3.
We did. And
yeah,
it was actually
apologies for
better
that.
the other way, funnily enough. And the rule that I thought was the Wither Stave is actually the Munificent Wanderer's general's rule.
Yeah.
So it was just a bit of confusion there.
Yeah.
But more practice.
Yeah,
More
so
time.
I don't face Maggotkin off for them, so like I'm not 100% on their rules. But that was a fun game, and I think
man,
the
wasn't
turning point was me killing the Grand Clean one.
Yeah, oh
that
man.
that guy going down was huge.
Archie made a ridiculous amount of saves. The Great Unclean one was the polar opposite. He
Yeah.
just went down to a stiff breeze.
Yeah, you just couldn't roll a 1 with Archie. Like,
No,
at all.
Archie went
like
off.
I got him right down to 17 wounds, and then whoop, 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 whoop,
Just-
back he comes, and it was just
I reckon I would have rolled 20 dice without a 1.
yeah.
Pretty close to it.
And it didn't help that my bow snakes couldn't roll a 6. Like everyone else in the army, 6s everywhere.
And even
Bow
when they
snakes,
did,
nothing.
it reflected back.
And just killed.
It was so bad. But a really fun game.
Yeah.
Um,
Considering like these are 2 like top tier
They are.
armies, it just shows that you can still have fun games.
Oh, definitely.
Like a lot of people, I think, are scared when they go to tournaments that they're going to face a top tier army and the person playing it is going to be uber serious. But if you come across me or you,
Some people
like,
can be, and I do understand that. I do understand playing by the letter of the law, but you can play by the rules and still enjoy yourself. It's not what you say to your opponent; it's how you say it.
Yeah.
So
And you've just got to have those fun moments.
yeah,
You've gotta
just
have
don't
those
be a
fun
jerk.
times.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it is. Like, just have those fun moments. Just like throwing Morathi in. I probably shouldn't have threw her in turn 4. Like I
Yeah.
could have just kept baiting you out. And,
But it was fun.
and that would have guaranteed me the victory.
It would have.
Because
And
you-
in a tournament, Scott probably would have, but I was goading him. So
yeah, absolutely.
he said he made these big calls that he was going to kill Archie, and I said, well, come on then.
No, if
I'm
we'd played to
waiting.
the end of round 5, I reckon the bow snakes would have had him.
I think
'Cause
so,
he
too.
had what?
Yeah, 13 left.
7
13
wounds.
left, so 7 wounds.
So, you know,
but,
some 6s,
yeah.
maybe I would have got him.
yeah, that was the big deal. Like, a lot of 6s got rolled, just not for the bows.
Yeah.
What was with
I
that?
have no
The
idea.
the bow snakes are like, you're looking at what, 30 shots each
Yeah.
time, 1 or 2 6s
Yeah.
each time. That's it.
But as far as the army works,
Oh yeah,
I
very
know it works well. I've
Very
played
solid.
this army a lot. Whether I would keep 2 units of 10 bow snakes in It seems a bit overkill.
I liked it. I think it means that if someone who is a high level player can negate one, which a lot of things can, for example, Be'lakor for a turn or two.
Yeah, it means I've got.
It means you've got the backup.
Yeah, it's
So,
not bad. I'm kind of
know.
tossing up between two lists at the minute because we've got Hammer coming up
Yes.
at the end of October, and the other list has a turtle in it. So
Who doesn't want to run a turtle? Let's
exactly,
be
and
honest.
it's like, do I run the turtle with Morathi? So I've also got Simon's 7 Scrap 5
Ooh,
coming
yes.
up,
Forgot about
which
that.
is
That's going to be
next
fun.
Saturday.
Shout out,
Shout out to Simon. If you've not been able to see Simon's Order Academy, get over there because he's amazing.
Very good reports.
It's pretty much the inspiration for this channel.
High level play too.
And very high level play, especially if you're a Sid as a Sigmar player.
Yep.
You
Beautiful
can-
armies on there as well, which I think really adds to it. You'll always, if you're into the hobby but not so much, the reports of gaming, you'll still get enjoyment out of that.
Yep.
So yeah, give it a look if you get a chance.
It's very good. Anyway, I'm going to his next tournament, and I'll probably be testing out the list for Hammer.
Oh,
So
definitely.
whether it's this one or the turtle one, I might leave that up to a poll, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I'm liking the Nurgle. I think I may make a little change because Archie becomes effectively a Nurgle missile rather than, with his 2 little followers around. I may actually drop them out for a Khorne Demon Prince, bit of control, or even a War Shrine, make him even more survivable. Haven't decided yet. That was the first go
I
at Nurgle.
don't know if he needs survivability.
No,
But
he,
the Khorne Demon Prince would be nice.
yeah, I think it would. It would give you that element of control that it just lacks at the moment. But let's test some more lists out. We'll get some Hammer happening.
Yeah. So
And thank you for having me on the channel, brother.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
Anytime. We'll get you back again because you want a rematch.
it. Oh, I need one. I
want a
need one. I got
rematch?
spanked.
You want a rematch with a scenario that isn't the Vice.
Oh, no. We can't blame scenarios or dice. Let's not do that. But I would definitely love a rematch knowing the army now.
All
And
right.
now that you know mine, I know yours. It'll be a lot more fun.
Awesome.
I'm keen.
Right.
Done, brother.
Cool. And we'll catch you next time.
See you guys.